Press space to honk. Oh, there I am. In Untitled Goose Game, you are the most annoying goose the world has ever seen. So if I wanted to get all the achievements and 100% the game by messing with the town folk, it shouldn't be that hard, right? Well, you would be very surprised. Oh, look at me. I'm so cute. Double what? To move. Double click to run. Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah, I'm kind of fast. I'm agile. Control to bend forward. Got it. And right click to use my beak. And I already got a boot. I can run with it too. Bend down to pick up things. After making my way out of my home, I discovered this gate with levers that I had to pull, and the gate seemed like it tried to kill me. Oh, and the whole thing broke. Soon after, I discovered this bench with a sandwich and an apple on it, and wasn't sure exactly what to do until I found the to-do list to see my to-do list and controls. Got it. Wait, what's the other one? Oh, that'd be the controls. Did it just teach me the controls? And the to-do list had all of our objectives on it, but the first thing we had to do was to get into the garden. So I looked at this fence for a bit, made my way over to this faucet, which was attached to a sprinkler, and it seemed like the only thing I could interact with, so I just turned it on, which quickly prompted the gardener to run over and try to go shut it off because I've just flooded his garden. And while he was walking over here, for some reason, I decided to take his keys, and he really didn't seem to care whatsoever. So I just ran away with them. Oh, he didn't even care. Oh, that was a task! So we've now completed our first task, which was a complete accident, but it worked out. And I wasn't really sure if I needed to do anything with these keys, so I just wanted to take them and hide them away somewhere, but eventually that led me to complete my second task, which was to get into the garden, which technically was the first task, but I just did everything out of order, I guess. Now it was time to do a quick glance at the to-do list and see what I could do once I'm actually in the garden. So from here, I just decided to proceed with the picnic. I knew where the sandwich was, I knew where the apple was, and I actually just found this basket just lying around here. Unfortunately, I wasn't too sure where I put the other end of the sandwich, so I had to go search for that again. And once I've done that, I made my way back into the garden to find a lot of vegetables and basically anything else we needed for this picnic, including this carrot. I then made my way over to this pumpkin and rolled this sucker all the way down the hill to the blanket. This might take a little bit of extra effort. Now, at this point, we only had 3 items left to go. We had to get the jam, the thermos, and the radio, which are all in the back of the garden. So I grabbed the jam quickly and made my way back. And at this point, I was starting to think that this game was way too easy. This guy didn't even care about a single thing that I've done so far, and I'm pretty sure he only tried to shoo me away once. But boy, was I wrong. This game gets incredibly tough. I tried to take the thermos, and the groundskeeper got a little bit upset with me, so I had to rethink my strategy just a little bit. I decided to do this with a couple of distractions, starting with this watering can, which didn't really work, so I just sat there and honked at him. Give me that! And that also didn't work. What, don't get mad at me. So I just decided to take his entire rake instead, which completes our rake in the lake task. So we only have a few more things left to do. We need to bring the radio and thermos to the picnic, get the groundskeeper wet, and we need to make sure he puts on his sun hat. So first I bring the thermos and the radio down and I complete the picnic task. I got the groundskeeper wet by stealing his hat and dumping it in the pond. But for some reason, he still wanted to wear it instead of putting on his sun hat. So after a little bit more struggling, I finally got his hat hidden away, and the groundskeeper decided it was finally time to put on his sun hat. And after that, this poor harassed groundskeeper had finally had enough and decided he was going to hammer in a sign that had a picture of no geese on it, which I would assume is me. So naturally, I decided to ruin his day once again. Oh, got him, got him. Oh, I think he just died. And with this, we finished up our first to-do list, and we actually got our first achievement as well. And we've completed 1 out of 25. After I managed to stumble my way across the groundskeeper, I ended up in a city. There was a boy with glasses, a TV station, and a shop, with the shopkeeper nearby that kept trying to smack me with the broom. Oh, that was actually way too easy. First, before even looking at my to-do list, I just decided to mess with this kid and try to steal his soccer ball, which, while messing with him, made me actually untie his shoe on accident. So I honked at him again and noticed that he tripped. Which also prompted me to realize he dropped his glasses. Kind of like that lady from Scooby-Doo. But I then pressured him into this corner and stole his airplane. Eventually, I decided to look at my tasks. Next, we had to trap the boy in the phone booth. So I decided to give him back his glasses and run around for a bit until I actually found where the phone booth was. Luckily, it was in this corner. So I honked at the boy and led him all the way up there until he was stuck forever. Get back in there! That's what I thought. After we trapped the boy in the phone booth, we had to keep harassing him and make him put on the wrong pair of glasses. So I went to the shop, stole a pair of glasses, ran them all the way over. Once again, I've untied the boy's shoes, started honking at him like a madman until he fell. Eventually, he finds a pair of glasses, but they are not his, and I complete the task to make him wear the wrong glasses. Now we need to make somebody buy back their own stuff, which once again, I decided was going to be the boy. and this guy has not had any luck with me not harassing him. So we're gonna make him buy back his airplane. So I steal his airplane, I put it into the shop. Eventually the boy goes looking for it, grabs it, and the shopkeeper is immediately yelling at him. Pay up, nerd. I actually kind of feel bad for the guy. Now for the next task is to get on TV. And I remember when I put the boy in the phone booth, he called the TV station, so I figured I would just do that again. And then run inside and hopefully just get on camera. Oh, there you go. Hey, I'm on TV! Let's go! No! And for our final task in this area, we had to go shopping, which was similar to the garden task where we had to make a picnic. So we just had to collect a bunch of items and put them in a basket. There was a hairbrush, tin food, cleaner, a fruit and a vegetable, some toilet paper. Only thing we were missing was a toothbrush. But as we were shopping, we got a new task and we had to trap the shopkeeper inside the garage. So I distracted her by stealing some of her leeks or celery. I don't actually know what this is. Something like that. And brought them all the way to the garage so she would run in with me. Okay, take that. And I need to time this a little bit better. There you go. Later, loser! And she was stuck, which opened up the next area. But I still needed a toothbrush, which I found in this trash can here. So with the toothbrush in hand, we grabbed it, put it in our basket, and finished our task at the market. We did it! On to the next zone, we find ourselves in two strangers' backyards. One yard has a man who likes to read his newspaper and sip his tea, and the other yard has a very artsy but extremely nosy neighbor. We make our way into these yards by beating down this beaten down fence. I couldn't exactly figure out how to do it at first, but eventually I got it. And now that we've made our way in, it's time to look at the to-do list. Here we got new tasks. Make someone break the fancy vase. Help the woman dress up the bust. Make the man spit out his tea. Get dressed up with a ribbon. Make the man go barefoot. And do the washing. A bra, a pair of socks, a slipper, and a bar of soap. Okay. And for this to-do list in particular, I did decide to go out of order just because it made a little bit more sense to me. First and foremost, I was trying to figure out how to break the vase, but I don't know why. I just decided to throw it into the water, which doesn't make any sense at all. But I just decided to keep it there for a later time. I was also supposed to get dressed up with a ribbon, and I noticed a ribbon on this goose right here. So I just decided to mess with it for a little bit until I could figure something out. Oh, it's a ribbon. No! Oh, I can. I can move him. Wait, oh, but she sees me. Can you dress me up with this? She's looking for her goose, so she just puts it right by it. Can I be the goose? I just honked. Oh, if I right-click, I stay here. But surely she just saw that, right? Yeah, okay. My bad. My bad. My bad. Wait, now you're turned around. Do you see it? Look, I'm a goose. I'm a statue. I'm a statue. I'm a statue. Oh! Simple as that. At this moment, I probably should have realized that the lady always prioritizes closing that fence, but it took me forever to actually realize it and ruin a bunch of my runs. But for now, we just have to worry about completing our to-do list. And right after I get the ribbon task, this guy finds and tosses over the vase. Oh, it just broke it. Well, she doesn't even care. So next we had to make the man spit out his tea. So I had to make sure he wasn't reading his newspaper first and he was actually drinking it. And once I saw him go for a sip, what a play. What a play. So we've now completed 3 tasks in the area. We have 3 more left. We have to help the woman dress up the bus, make the man go barefoot, and we have to do the washing. But I figured to do most of this, I had to get to the other side of the fence, so I had to figure out a way to get back over since the lady closed up the hole in the wall that I made. Eventually, I wander over to this desk, which allows me to pull out the drawer, collapses the entire thing, and allows me to walk right over the fence once again. Ah, okay. Unfortunately, I forgot to grab the soap. So I broke down the fence again, made my way back over and grabbed the soap, and dropped it in the fountain. Next, it was time for the bra, so I walked back over, go through the fence again, and put it in the fountain. I then grabbed the 2 remaining socks and put them in the fountain, and all I needed was the man's slipper. So I ran up to him and grabbed the slipper with elite precision. No, I need that, which completed our washing task. So after I hit his slipper and this guy had an opportunity to clean his yard, eventually he went to go drink his tea, which gave me a chance at stealing his other slipper and making him barefoot. Which after completing this, it pops up our tasks that unlocks the next area, which is to make somebody prune the prize rose. But we also still need to help the woman dress up her bust. And boy, did that man like that woman's bust. After looking around both yards for a little bit, eventually I come to the conclusion that I need to steal the man's stuff and bring it over to the woman's yard near the bust. So I started with the pipe, made my way over to the hat, and eventually got the glasses as well. Run! And now since she's dressed up the bust, all we really need to do is get somebody to cut that rose. I ruined her plant. Well, she is fixing it. So she fixed it, but the rose is not anywhere close. Oh, I see. Uh-huh. And then I'm gonna do this. She's probably gonna come fix the fence. I'm gonna mess up her bush. A weird thing to say. And then surely when she goes to fix it, she's gonna mess something up. So let me sit right here and get a good view. Yup. And oh, yep, she's hiding her trimmers. And there it is. The culprit. She's done it. Oh, this is the like, yeah, that thing. I don't even know what you call it. The wall I couldn't see myself through that I didn't think was a wall. All right, I'm leaving, lady. After completing the neighborhood and moving on from our third zone, we end up near a pub where this balding guy decides he doesn't want any geese in his restaurant, which is just so messed up. I decide I need a distraction to actually be able to get in. So I climb up this basement staircase. What do you even call these things? And I honk at him. So he turns around, walks over exactly where I was, doesn't see me through the fence that he can see through, and I just end up walking right in. Perfect. As I'm walking through the pub, I see a dartboard, which I know is one of our tasks. So I try a similar thing like we did with the gardener, where I honked at a perfect time, and right as the old man throws the dart... Oh my god, that's too easy. But we're not done with the old man quite yet. He still needs to fall on his bum. So as he's sitting down to go play his harmonica, I pull out the chair underneath him, and he falls, so I naturally honk at him and mock him. That's so embarrassing for you. No, that's so embarrassing. I'm serious. No, I'm being for real. After searching through for our next tasks, I look through the pub for a little bit longer, go up to the restaurant, which this lady does not like us being in here at all. Eventually, I weasel my way around her, and I find a toy boat sitting in this sink. So I turn on the faucet and wait for it. Unfortunately, the faucet being on is like the #1 trigger for this lady, so if this thing is on, she always runs to it no matter what. So while she was walking over there, I kept just honking at her from under this table while I was waiting for the toy boat to fall down. Don't. Yeah, the toy boat doesn't fall down at all, by the way. It just kind of sits there until you go and grab it, which took me a bit to realize after I honked at her for about a minute straight. But eventually I got there, and we grabbed the toy boat. Once we got out of there safely with our toy boat, I really needed a flower. So I had to put on a show for these two ladies. Do I have to, like, dress up again, or...? They did clap for me. Yay! A nice bow. I'll bow. Oh, flapping the wings. Oh, surely this is it. Oh, yes, let's go! Thank you! Oh, they're bowing. Now, one of the tasks we had to do was to set the table, but I had a hard time actually trying to find it, and I thought for a while it was like these picnic tables, so I was constantly searching around. Is it right here? That is way too tall. Oh, wait, there's a plate here. Also way too tall. Is there, where's a table? But nothing ended up working. Now, I did notice this table on the upper side of the map, but I didn't really know how to get there until I spotted this delivery person. See, the door was closed the entire time, but I know this delivery person constantly went through it. So as soon as I saw them, I just decided to follow them. So I head back into the pub and grab the knife and fork, and make my way back down to this little spot here that I've been storing them. I go grab the pepper and the candle to finish up this task of setting the table, which leads us to one of our final ones, to steal a pint glass and to drop it into the canal. So for whatever reason, this anti-goose restaurant lady decided that now was the time to go get her anti-goose sign. So I just stole her glass. So as I'm making my way out of the pub, I go into this little crevice and... that just broke, didn't it? Yes. It did break. So I grabbed another glass from the pub and hit it this time, but I needed a distraction for the big old bald guy. And I realized he chases me every single time he sees me, so I just took this tomato and ran with it. Eventually he got confused or tired, or he wanted to eat a tomato. I'm not 100% sure. So I went back to the glass, and without anybody in my way to make me drop it once again, I walked over to the canal and dropped it in. Just kidding. I fell in myself, and then I started dipping it. But we completed the task, which leaves us with only one more thing to do, and that is to drop a bucket on the burly man's head. I've been calling him the bald man, but I guess he's the burly man. After looking around the pub for a bit, I eventually found a bucket sitting on top of this wall. Looks like we just have to get the man over here. So I realized that this guy tries to put tomatoes in boxes for some reason, and I realized that there was 3 boxes on the map. There's one at the entrance, one in the middle by the ladies, and one all the way back near that table that we set earlier. So my idea was to just grab a tomato from the first box, and since he chases me anyway, I could eventually just drop the tomato somewhere, and he'd probably go put it in the box near the table. So I take this tomato all the way near the door, and for some reason it prompts him to open it, which I guess works out. I don't even know. I feel like that was insanely lucky. So I run underneath the pub once again and see if he takes the bait. And now the burly man logs onto the tomato and wants to put it back in the box. But I forgot I actually need to be over by the bucket, so I have to run over really quickly before he puts it back. Thankfully, the lady at the restaurant wasn't in the right spot, so I ran straight to the bucket and dropped it on this dude's dome. Oh, got him! I got him! Once we've done this and the old guy sits on some tomatoes, he throws away his pants or something. I'm not even 100% sure. I never even saw it. But he throws away his pants, opens a dumpster, which leads us to our final path. And once we get into the model village, I walk through it, realizing that it is a model of the village. But at the end of it, it has this big tower with a bell. And our to-do list involves a bell. So I'm going to try to get that thing. I chip away at the castle walls for a bit, and eventually the bell comes toppling down. Once we have the bell, we have one more task to complete, and that is to get the bell all the way back home. So I've had the realization that running actually rings the bell, but I've also noticed that every single person, every single NPC is now on guard, and it seems like they're looking for this goose who has stolen a bell. So we suddenly turned this silly little goose game into a stealth mission. Unfortunately, I'm not very stealthy, and the newspaper guy ends up seeing me, so I have to outrun him a little bit. Oh, there's a way out. And then as I'm walking through the grocery area, the TV person notices me as well, so I have to run away. For some reason, I decided to run into a spot where I couldn't get away, and they eventually catch me, and they take the bell away from me. You saw me. No. I dropped it. But I need it. I need that, actually, if you don't mind. I'm gonna need that back. I just trapped her in there with it. Oh my god. At least it gives me a little bit of time to think. Eventually, I realize only the shopkeeper can open the garage, so I try to storm back in to steal the bell once again, but they've got me absolutely boxed out. Oh, they're both... Oh, I'm like... Okay, where are you gonna put that thing? As the TV person is walking, they're holding the bell a little bit too close to me, so I go and I snatch that sucker. Run! And at this point, we are no longer in a stealth mission. I am running home as fast as I possibly can. I'm rigging this thing like crazy. And this was also the point where I realized that the NPCs don't go past their gates or anything. So this lady's just stuck here staring at me. Oh, this guy's standing guard. Need a distraction. Are you distracted by this? Yes, you are. Maybe I should have picked something on the right side, but whatever. Run! To the bell! I don't care if that thing ringing. I'm getting home! Scram! We did it! This is my home, right? Take it all the way back home. Oh. Oh, okay. I gotta drop it in there? We got like 20 bells. And we beat it. What a beautiful game. I beat the game, but I wasn't even close to finishing it. Out of 25 achievements, I only did 5 in that entire playthrough. I wasn't sure how much there could possibly be left, but the only way to find out was to once again become the goose and terrorize the town. So we've now been greeted with even more tasks, and some of them require us to do the same exact thing we just did, but a lot quicker. You see, after you're in an area for 6 minutes, a church bell rings. And if you haven't finished all your tasks in that area within 6 minutes, you're not going to be able to get the achievement. But first, let's take a look at some of these other tasks that are a bit easier and don't have you set to a time limit. And there's 2 tasks that we can do right at this first area, which is to lock the groundskeeper out of the garden and cabbage picnic. So I got the groundskeeper to open up the gate, stole his keys and ran really far away. For some reason, he followed me. I'm not sure why. So I ran even further back to my home, and eventually he gave up. So I ran back to the garden and locked him out by just closing the gate. And now we just have cabbage picnic. And as I was overlooking the garden, I realized that there is a hole in these... Is it a hedge? And since you can't grab the cabbage, you can only kind of kick it. It was very frustrating to actually get this thing to go to the picnic blanket. I lost control of it multiple times, and it even got into the river one time. So now I just have wet cabbage. But eventually, we got it there. Since we were still in the garden, it made more sense just to do the garden to-do list quickly before we moved on to some of the other ones. So, time to put my goose skills to the real test, and to see if we can complete this within 6 minutes. I'm gonna need that radio, but I think we leave that for now. How can I get him wet? In the... Oh, he realized he's missing that. Well, let me take his keys. Okay, there we go. You can have those. And I'll take this over here. I also need to get a carrot, but I think we'll just do that later. So take the jam. You need a carrot. Let's just take that now. I think we needed a pumpkin. Yeah, he's super far away still too, so let's just go for it. Oh wait, I remember. Hold on. I forgot. I could just pick this. Hey, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. Plant that. No, he's gonna catch me. Oh my god, you're kidding. Wait. Oh, he got distracted by the carrot. Let's go. Big day, big day. Okay, we'll put this over here. Surely he can't find that. Maybe a good time to do the sandwich, because he's right at the front of the place. So okay, he just wore his sun hat. Perfect. We need to get him wet as well. If I can get him to plant near here. Oh wait, no. Oh wait, maybe when he walks by. No, he's not walking by. Okay, so I should probably just steal something over here. Oh, he's definitely gonna see me though. Oh, he just walk away. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's get the remainder of the sandwich. I think we only need the radio now. And I think this is the longest one. Then we'll get the basket. And then once we get the radio, we should be good. Oh my God. Let me get the radio, man. Look at me, look at me. Look, look, look. I got a carrot. Go, 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 go. Oh no, please don't catch me. Please don't catch me. Okay, good. And then I wonder if I can just take this and go in the water and get him wet. Perfect. Okay, that's good timing. And then I only need one more thing, right? Rake in the lake. Rake in the lake. Let's do it. And how much time do I have left? Oh my God, we have 1 minute. Oh, he's here. Okay, I distract him with the carrot again. Go! Go! Go as fast as you can! Okay, I think we did it. Is that it? Wait, we need to make him hammer his thumb too? No way. Oh, hold on. Oh, I know. I have to move it. Go, go, go. I don't even know if I have enough time. I'm begging you hammer this thing, please. Oh my God. Fantastic timing. And he dies again. Literally dies. Okay, that wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad. I had less than a minute left. So by some miracle, I actually managed to do this first try, so I figured the rest of these were going to be pretty easy. But boy, was I wrong. Moving on to some of the non-timed tasks once again, we have to trip the boy in the puddle. So I untie his shoe real quick and honk at him near the water, hoping he just falls flat on his face, which he eventually does. And I also steal his glasses just to, I don't know, make him mad or sad. Next, we have to make the shop scales go ding, which I did find a scale in the shop, so I'm going to try to make those ding. We distract the shopkeeper and bring them into the garage while I skillfully pull this lever to escape the garage at the last... You're kidding. Yeah, I got stuck in here. Eventually, the shopkeeper lets us out, and I trap them again. But this time, I actually make it out. So I just start stacking some veggies onto the scale, and eventually it goes... Should I use something heavier, or... Oh, wait, this should work, right? Ding! Okay, perfect. Next, we have to open an umbrella inside the shop, which was fairly easy. So we trapped the boy inside the phone booth once again, who gave the TV station person a ring, and eventually that left the door open to where I could get in there and open an umbrella. And now we have a pretty simple one where all I have to do is trap the boy inside the garage. So I just honk at him until he goes all the way to the right side of the map, eventually leading himself to the garage. I pull this lever, and he's stuck. Now, this one took a little bit of thinking. I have to make someone from outside of High Street buy back their own stuff, and this little shop area is called High Street. So it was either to go to the neighbor area or to go back to the gardener. And I figured the gardener would be easier because I could distract him fairly easily by just grabbing his keys every time and swapping between an item of his and his keys. And I did notice at the shop there was a bunch of garden tools, so I figured I would take this trowel. Is that what it's called? I think it's a trowel. Anyway, I grabbed this shovel looking thing. So I put it inside the shop. He eventually grabs it, and the shopkeeper comes by to get their money. Now that we've completed the easier achievements in this area, it's time to do a speed run and see if we could beat this in 6 minutes before the church bell rings. The easiest thing to do would be to start with the... Actually, wait, can I take this immediately? Start with the keeper and go shopping. So, like, can I just drop that there? And then I need you to get your broom, and I'm gonna break it. And I'm going straight in here. No, let me go. Let me go, let me go. Okay, what did I can't remember what I need. I needed like fruit and veg, canned food, cleaner. Can't smooth this away. Oh, it's so heavy. I made a mistake. Oh my God, it's so heavy. Okay, I can't even move it. Hairbrush. That was the big one. Oh, she's back. I can't have her watch me steal that. So let's get the toothbrush first. And hopefully she doesn't notice the cart full of groceries. Hey, she's worried about the plane. She's looking for her carrot. Don't look over here, lady. Okay, perfect. That should be that. And now I need to get this guy in the phone booth. And then I need to get on TV, which should be relatively easy. No, not over there, bro. Okay, he's stuck in there. This lady's gonna go help him. All right, we're on TV, which means I can probably take a pair of glasses. She just noticed me? I think she noticed me. Ah, she noticed me. There you go. Easy. And make someone buy back their own stuff. Okay, you need to go over here. Tie that shoe. You need to go this way. There you go. Oh my God, right on the airplane. Oh my God, he found it. Sorry, I'm trying to leave. Make sure... Yeah, he's gonna go buy it back. Okay, perfect. We've already done it. Okay, that one is actually... We had 2 minutes left. Jeez, I cooked that thing. After looking around the neighbors' yards for a bit, I eventually found a soccer goal, which for some reason I decided to put a ribbon in it. I honestly couldn't tell you even why I tried that, but it was not a goal. So I looked around the city for a bit, and eventually I remembered that there was a soccer ball near the boy. So I went all the way back over there to grab it and bring it to this yard. And can I just say, without being able to grab this soccer ball, this was one of the most tilting things about this entire game. Same thing with the cabbage. The cabbage didn't feel too bad because they didn't have that much of a distance, but the soccer ball would keep getting stuck in places, or I would just hit it the wrong way, or it would even go uphill. There was random parts where it would go uphill. And I legitimately got tilted because of this. This was the start of the tilt. Eventually, I got the old man to toss it over, brought it to the lady's bush, pause, and tapped it an absolute dinger. Oh. Bang! Winner, winner! Oh my god, that was so tilting. Next was the catch an object thrown over the fence, which was very simple. I just took this ribbon off the goose, brought it over to the newspaper guy's yard, and waited for him to toss it. Next on the list was to dress up the bus with things from outside the back gardens. Now, this was relatively simple because I remembered there was glasses, obviously, with the boy. So that one was pretty simple. And now that I'm looking at the footage, I realized there was glasses up there above me, and I didn't even need to trip this guy. And I also knew that the gardener had the hat. But the tough one to remember was who actually had something in their mouth besides a pipe. And eventually it led me to this old guy who had the harmonica. So I brought that one first to see if it actually worked, because I didn't know if the statue or the bus was going to be able to just hold that. I don't know if this lady super glued it or something, but eventually she got it to just hang there. There was a pretty tough task in this area where I had to get thrown over the fence. And I was looking all over these yards just to see if there was anything I could be put inside, like, I don't know, a barrel or a jar or something. But I couldn't find anything. So eventually, I just gave up and I said, I'll do it later. I'm just gonna beat this zone in 6 minutes. And this was where it got hard. First and foremost, I'm taking your pipe. Oh, no. Okay, wait. Actually, let's just move this first because it's right here. It's easy. Nobody's gonna question it. And then I'm gonna do that. And she'll have to go fix that. And then maybe while she's fixing that, I just move this guy. She saw me. She saw me. Okay. Can I get him to drink his tea? No, 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 no. That's terrible timing. Okay, got him. Okay, so while she's distracted, I'm gonna go put these over here. Ah, I need to start reading his newspaper. How do I distract him again? How do I distract him again? He's getting his teacup. Okay, toss. No, not that. Toss this over the fence for me. No, wait. He's gonna find all the laundry, isn't he? Oh no, it's okay. Wait, right now he doesn't care. Ah, go! Oh my god, right behind his back. I still need one of his slippers, though. And hopefully it doesn't start putting stuff over the fence. Okay, hopefully you dress up that. Okay, so that's the bust. Get dressed up with a ribbon. Oh, I can do that right now while she's distracted. No, 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 he's looking for his sock. No, 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 no. Ah. I have 1 minute left. Yeah, he's... Okay. I think we have to start with the slippers. We have to start with the slippers. I think I just pull a classic maneuver here. No, no, no. Oh my god. Swiped it. Absolutely swiped that. I don't know what she's gonna do with that, but... Wait, he's... If I don't get his other slipper now, he's never gonna read. That's the problem. And now he notices that? Give me your shoes, man! You can't fix that. So, from this particular area, there was a lot of things that I kept messing up, and it had to do with this guy finding something in his yard. Sometimes I would cut the rows way too early, and the guy would find it in his yard, which would lead him to finding other things in the fountain that he has. And so if I took his slipper and put it in the fountain, and then I cut the rose too early, he would find the rose, go argue with his neighbor, and then I wouldn't be able to take his second slipper, or he would go find his slipper in the fountain, or he would never go drink tea. So there was this incredible balancing act that you actually had to do, which you didn't have to do for the other levels. Eventually, we finally got it. Okay. Take that, and take this. You want this the most, right? No, 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 not your rose. Who cares about your rose? He's gonna argue with her about the rose. No. How much time do I have? Less than a minute left. Don't do this to me. No. Yes. Go. Toss it. Yes. Oh my god, we did it. Oh my god. And we made our way over to the pub, which, after what I just went through, I figured this one was going to be a lot harder. But first, there's a couple of simpler tasks that we're going to need to do. And thankfully, at this pub, I ran into this box with the big glowy animation saying I could do something with it. So I clicked it. Oh, what the heck? Oh. Wait, I'm in the box. Are you going to carry me in? Ah, I scared you. Pranked you. I dragged the box all the way around because I can't go back the way I came. So I have to go through the garden, through High Street, through the neighbor's yard to meet up with newspaper guy. So I hop into the box and I wait. An entire box just for you. That has to be it. Oh, thank God. Surprise! Ah, I gotcha! Big prank. Later, loser. Next, we have to perform at the pub with the ribbon, so I had to take it off this goose and then hide in this spot until she put the ribbon on me. Then, when she did that, I headed over to the pub and put on a little show. And after this lady tossed me the flower, I realized that was actually one of our tasks, is to collect 5 flowers, and this one was probably one of them. But before that, we had to steal the old man's hat, so I made him fall all the way down and then just yoinked it. Easy enough. Then we had to get the toy boat, got it out of the sink, got past the restaurant lady, and we needed to sail it under a bridge. Now that I got this flower from the ladies, I decided it was time to go get the 5 flowers. So I went and found the basket by the well, took the first flower and dropped it in there. Went over to the groundskeeper and stole his as well. Then I wasn't even sure if this place had a flower, but there was like 5 areas and there's only 5 flowers, so I just started to look in this area to see if we could find one. And I found one in this little trash can basket thing over here, so I just took it and ran. I made the lady cut off this man's prized rose once again. This is like the 15th time I've done this. And immediately made my way back over to drop it in the basket. Now I figured the last flower was going to be in the model town, so I walked all the way over there until I saw something, and there was a flower right at the start. So I just grabbed it and hoped for the best. Also, I couldn't pronounce it. I still don't know. Chrysanthemum. Is that right? And it actually worked. So there was only one more thing left to do, and that was to beat the pub in 6 minutes. Break the dartboard, get the toy boat, make the old man fall on his bum. Okay, so let's make him fall on his bum first. Oh, he's already playing. Okay, wait, he's doing nothing that I can affect him with. Oh my God, please leave me alone. Please, lady. Okay, I got the toy boat, and I can... Oh, that's it. That's it. That's all I need to do. Okay. I don't need to put it in the river. Oh my God, please move. Okay, he fell. Easy. Let's go get the let's go get awarded. What is it? What is it next? A bow. And then a wing flap. Thank you. Caught it. Let's steal the furthest. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Wait, no, 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 sir, sir, sir. Oh my God. I messed up. I think he saw me. Oh my God, please. I should be able to escape right here. Okay, candle. Oh, wait, I think I saw there's a plate over there. Okay, so let's not worry about the plate. Yeah, you run that way, I run this way. Perfect. Okay, good timing. And I think the old man's playing with the dartboard, so I can probably go honk at him. Pepper, candle, plate, knife, fork. And I need to steal a pint and drop it in the river. Or the canal. Oh, he's playing the harmonica again. Okay. So let's ignore you. I think if I go over here, there's a knife and a fork. Let's do this. The fork. And we're going to get the plate right here. Okay, so we set the table. I need you to play darts, dude. Can you play darts? And I need to get all the way back to the dartboard. So I need to drop this in the canal and then head back to the dartboard, which I should probably do that in the other order. I'm about to run out of time. Play darts. Play darts. Do you have to do the dartboard at the beginning? I don't know how else to get the darts off the board because he won't play it if he still has a dart. No. Wow! Please! Hurry! Oh my God, did we do it? Is that it? Drop a bucket on the burly man's. I didn't even see that. Oh my God. I was thinking, I was like, that was so easy. It's about to ring, isn't it? How do I even... It just rang. So I think the direction we went was pretty good. I guess let's... Oh, he's about to do it at the dartboard. So this is a good time. Okay, fine, fine, fine. You don't see me. You don't see me. Okay, step 1. Let's go perform. Thank you. Okay, let's go set the table. Probably a good time to mess with the tomatoes too. Now I need to, what I need to do now is I still have 2 minutes left. Make the old man fall. Steal a pint glass, drop it in the canal, and drop a bucket on the burly man's head. So I think I need to kind of do this one at the same time. I need this guy to chase me. So like over here. Need you to look. Okay, he's gonna go scope it out. And he's gonna go fix the tomato. Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. Look at the tomatoes. That's on his head. I think this lady's gonna come try to fix this. So I need to distract her like this. Actually, wait, maybe like this. Now that counts. That's insane. Okay, get this on the way out. No way. What? Oh my God. Why? This is the first time he's ever caught me doing this. Oh my God, I can't walk past her. She's gonna make me drop it and it's gonna break. Please. Please, 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 please. I'm begging. I'm on my hands and knees. I'm begging. I'm begging. I'm begging. Please, 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 please. Is that it? We did it! Oh my God, we did it! Oh my God! That was excruciating, bro. Oh my god, I've never played a game so tilting. All 25 achievements, 100% complete, baby. It's a present. It's a crown. It's a crown. Hey. Perfect.